Hello, welcome to Rob's Rant at robriff.com. Today's Friday the 20th of November 2009, another beautiful day in sunny Arizona. And I promised to tell you about the tax credit extension that was signed into law earlier this month. I've had a chance to digest the information and here I am. So first off, the tax credit extension was signed into law on November 6th, 2009. That's 2 weeks ago today, and it became effective immediately. Everything that was changed or adjusted started right away. There were a lot of things that were just extended. There were some things that were changed, so we'll kind of go into that today and try to clue you in as far as what it looks like. So first off, the extension. The old tax credit was set to expire on November 30th of this year, so in about a week and a half from right now. And a lot of people were very concerned that there would be transactions that would not close, there may be lawsuits, there may be some fairly serious problems. I was among these people thinking that, well, there's going to be at least one lawsuit out of the fact that somebody goofed up and didn't get it closed on time. So it's been extended. Now, purchases made not through November 30th this year, but rather June 30th of next year qualify for this $8,000 tax credit. One exception: in order to qualify for the credit for June 30th, you must have a house under contract by April 30th. You cannot put properties under contract in May or June to close in June and still receive the tax credit. Now, who's it available to? This isn't really a change. It's still available for first-time home buyers up to $8,000. And I say up to because it's 10% of the purchase price. Additionally, repeat buyers have it available up to $6,500, $6,500. Now, repeat buyers are anybody that has owned a home in the last 3 years. First-time home buyers is anybody that has not owned a home in the last 3 years. Unfortunately, if you have already bought a home this year and you owned a home before, unless you took title to the home after November 6th, you will not receive the $6,500. Sorry, that's the way the law was written. You will still receive, in both cases, a refund from Treasury. There was some discussion about using this for down payment. Never really came to pass. You need to put your money down, purchase the home, take title, take your keys, and then you want to file your paperwork with Internal Revenue. I'll have links down below for where you need to go on Internal Revenue to get the paperwork you need. You do have a choice as to when you want to receive this credit as far as part of which tax year. If you have made the purchase in 2009, you have the option of receiving the credit as part of your 2008 tax year or your 2009 tax year. If you want it for 2008, what you do is you file the Form 5405, again, link below, and also amend your return. I believe my clients have been telling me they've been receiving this money in about 60 days after they file. You also have the option of waiting until you file your 2009 returns in April of 2010, and you can receive the tax credit at that time. Additionally, if you make your purchase in the first half of 2010, you have the same choice, but for next year. So you could amend your 2009 return or file it as part of your 2009 return, or you can wait and receive it as part of your 2010 return. If that sounds a little complicated, it really isn't. Give me a call. I'm happy to chat with you about it, or shoot me an email. Let's see. Income thresholds have been raised as far as who can take advantage. It is now singles can take advantage if their adjusted gross is up to $165,000. Now it phases out from $145,000 to $165,000 for singles, and then married couples, it's up to $245,000, but it phases out from $225,000 to $245,000. In a nutshell, that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. I think you will continue to see people take advantage of this. Certainly, if it is something that you feel like you can take advantage of, give me a call. I'm happy to help you with this. I will tell you, I am not a tax advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not an attorney. If you feel like you need to ask for this type of advice, I definitely strongly encourage it. I'm telling you my understanding of the law from what I've been able to gather at IRS, at places like the Wall Street Journal, things like this. So we've seen this tax credit over the last several months has boosted home prices, has kind of put a bottom maybe under the prices of homes, especially in areas hard hit like Arizona. Additionally, there's been another factor at work. So we have the Treasury doing this. We've got the Federal Reserve, which is another branch of our government, which is buying mortgage-backed securities right now. They are directly impacting mortgage rates. Before they started purchasing, mortgage rates were running about 6. Now they're running about 5. So I definitely have seen a rate improvement based on what the Federal Reserve has been doing. Now they're going to purchase $1.25 trillion with a T in mortgage bonds. And they are going to continue this program through the first quarter of next year. They are going to start to phase it out in the first quarter of next year. What does that mean? That means I think rates are going to start to creep up probably in the first quarter of next year. The market will start setting rates again by the second quarter of next year. It is possible that the market will overcorrect. Markets do that sometimes, so they may go very high for a little while until they find whatever the equilibrium point is. There you go. There's your mortgage market update, your real estate market update for, again, Friday, November 20th. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.